Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robert Mansell, and today I'll be talking to you about gun violence in New Haven, Connecticut. Just to give you a little bit of context on the issue itself, New Haven has been stricken with gun violence for many years. I personally have lived in New Haven for 13 years of my life and seen more people than I can count affected by the tragedy of gun violence. The city itself isn't a bad place to live, but the people who live here really only understand how to settle their disputes with the guns, which seems to result in the loss of loved ones for many family members every month or so. I personally feel the New Haven Police Department isn't doing enough to correct this problem, so I feel there needs to be some more light shed on the situation. My community's relationship with the police can go one or two ways. It can be positive and welcoming, which is demonstrated in this article here, as you see. This article talks about how the police are fostering relationships between the black community and the police department itself, which can differ from some people's point of view, similar to mine, where they feel that the police aren't doing enough to prevent and solve shooting crimes within the city. Article that displays this is for example, the Jericho Scott case that I refer to on Facebook as you see here. This is one of Jericho Scott's family members. And this shooting took place in 2015. They still haven't found any progress within the shooting itself, and you can see that this fosters the discussion that like the people of New Haven are outraged and they want more from the police department. They want people to make progress in helping them solve and get justice for their lost family member. Also, while I know that the police cases are based on leads and they might not have any in this instance, this isn't the only example where they haven't uh, been able to get justice for a given case. Also, the rate in which shootings in New Haven um, are rising at alarming rates. In the New Haven Register article that I used as one of my sources displays a man who died from a gunshot wound to the chest. As you see there, he was later pronounced dead at Yale New Haven Hospital. This, in addition to another shooting that occurred on Clinton Avenue, just around 1 a.m. It was also pronounced dead at Yale New Haven Hospital. Um, as you can see here, well, living in these areas, the shootings didn't occur too far apart. So like the violence in New Haven is concentrated in like the heart of the city. So also, with this senseless violence within my community, it makes it not safe to be arrested here anymore. Not only are the targets of these shootings being slain, there are innocent people who are being victimized violence as well. According to a population-based study of served firearm injury among children and young youth, um, in this PDF, I'm sorry, it might not be too clear. The author quotes or he puts a graph together and saying the highest risk group is 15 to 19-year-old males accounted for most of the homicides within New Haven in the last 20 years. In Connecticut, it is dangerous to walk outside in some neighborhoods. I know this from firsthand experience. If you take a wrong turn down a street, that can mean your life. This shouldn't be the case. This is why the police need to be more involved in the community. This now I do realize Now I do realize this amount of activity will cost money. This is why the national government should get involved. The only way to make real change within the community is to give to get the financial backing that this program needs. The violence in New Haven has gotten so bad that in the article, I live on Shooting Hill. Sorry, down for you. As you see here, the author quotes a young girl by saying, I'm sorry, by quoting a fifth grader by saying, she's used to the shootings and drugs and gangs within her neighborhood. This isn't a way for the youth today to live. It is grossly unacceptable. The government needs to step in by granting the funds that the New Haven police need to provide more patrols in the given community. Also, they need to implement regulations to get the ball essentially rolling on preventing and solving the shootings within New Haven for the safety of the New Haven residents as a whole. Thank you.